If you liked last year's Best Picture winner, Everything Everywhere All at Once, this year we have a Christian supernatural multiverse style film. And I'm about to share my many thoughts in this spoiler-free review of Angel Studios' new film, The Shift. But first, this channel is new and you can help it grow by liking this video, subscribing, and turning on the notification bell so you never miss any of my upcoming reviews. Kevin is coping with his recent failure as a businessman when he meets Molly. In the blink of an eye, their relationship blossoms into marriage, family, and ultimately ruin. When a tragedy takes place, Kevin encounters the benefactor, a man that offers him the many comforts this world can provide by shifting him to another reality. But it seems like something sinister may be hidden under this too-good-to-be-true offer. This leads Kevin on a mind-bending journey through multiple realities and personal discovery as he seeks what's most important, truth.
Who are you? Huh? Who are you? And where did everybody go?
They didn't go anywhere. You did.
The Shift is described as a futuristic telling of the story of Job. If you're not familiar with his story, here's a super short synopsis. Job was a righteous man whom God allowed the devil to cause great suffering to prove his true love for God. Kevin is our stand-in for Job, and when he rejects the benefactor's offer of temporal satisfaction, he is shifted to a reality filled with loss, pain, and hopelessness. It's a world that feels like a war-torn, oppressive dictatorship. No one can be trusted, resources are scarce, and everything's run down and decrepit. The film successfully captures this dreadful tone through set design, and I'll describe it as Christopher Nolan-esque pacing and flashbacks driven by a deep, pulsing, grim music score. At times, the score is the only thing that indicates to me that I should feel apprehension. Without it, I may have been lost at certain key moments. The pace is quick, which maintained my interest, but it resulted in some plot confusion. I was unsure why certain characters acted scared in scenes. I didn't fully comprehend Kevin's spiritual state. I didn't grasp certain world-building components, characters like shifters, and I was unsure of everyone's understanding of this multiverse with components like a Vika viewer that allows people to see other realities. Listen, the tone of the world building was present, but I wanted some more clarity. It's almost as if The Shift was based on a book that would have better explained some of those deeper details that are difficult to include in a 2-hour film. It's a beautiful film in a grimy way, similar to the aesthetic of something like Children of Men. The acting is overall quite good, with the standout being Neil McDonough as the charming yet sinister benefactor. The lead, Christopher Palaha, says so much with his face that his words don't really matter. You also get some The Chosen alum elevating the overall story. The positive message that escapes this negative world is the strength of this film. Unfortunately, I can't go into too much detail because though that's my favorite aspect, that would be spoiling the film, but I will say, even though some of the plot felt unnecessarily complex, it's those revelations the characters experience at the conclusion that both surprised and satisfied me as the credits began to roll. The Shift isn't preachy or your typical Christian entertainment. It's much more ambitious with a message that everyone can support. We initially didn't let our kids watch this because we feared it may be too violent or the subject matter may be too intense, but now I think it is a family film appropriate for tweens and older. My wife absolutely loved this film and I'm quite positive about it too. It just took me until the end to fully embrace the filmmaker's vision. I had mentioned Everything Everywhere All at Once, which is probably better staged and paced, but had such a hopeless perspective. The Shift takes some of that film's components, but it includes the hope that is absent from so many of today's films.